Gurnett.
Here.
Jerem.
Here.
Milton.
Here.
Mr. President.
Here. Would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation today by Councilmember Rich Pauls.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, and if you take a look at the counter up here, you'll see something that reminds you of the Irish, the luck of the Irish. And I think so many times that we go through life so fast that we forget to think how fortunate we are or how lucky we are. And today I'm using this as a symbol that how I feel basically pretty darn lucky to be working with the individuals around this table. And I don't want to thank it because I know sometimes they agree and sometimes they disagree, but it is a pleasure to work with these people because our intent is to make the city a better place. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Clerk.
City Clerk certified publication of the Daily Record, the official newspaper on March 4th, 2016. Notice pre-council and regular city council meeting March 8th. Current copy of the open meeting act is posted in a white binder on the east wall of the legislative chambers.
This Omaha City Council meeting is conducted in public and by law may only address the topics listed on the published agenda. The council will hear testimony but will not engage in debate of issues with the public at this meeting. During testimony, it's not appropriate to applaud nor convey disapproval. These actions detract from the formal decorum of the meeting. At this time, please turn off or mute any electronic devices. Before we begin the major portion of our agenda, Councilmember Gary Gurnett asked for a personal privilege to make a recognition. Mr. Gurnett.
Thank you, Mr. President. From time to time, we do get guests that join us, and today, to my surprise, we have a group of young adults that are from my district, and they are located at Encore South, and we'd like to welcome them to our City Council meeting today. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk.
Ordinance on final reading, item number 5, ordinance for necessity of appropriating, terminating for use of the city the conditions established in ordinance number 35299, which did not allow for outdoor discharge of firearms at the Joint Police Fire Training Facility located north and west of the intersection of Blair High Road and Rainwood Road. A is a document, B is a document.
Public hearing on agenda item number 5 was held on 3/1/16.
Move to lay over this for 1 week. I think we're making some progress into reaching some resolutions on this matter.
Moved and seconded. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Yes. Milton?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
5 is laid over 1 week. Zoning ordinance on final reading planning board attachments, item number 6, 7, and 8 go together. 6 is ordinance to rezone property located southeast of 30th Street and Ames Avenue from R5 Urban Family Residential District, Community Commercial District, and General Industrial District to Community Commercial District. 7 is ordinance to amend the boundaries of the ACI 2PL Area of Civic Importance Overlay District, incorporating that district this property. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval. 8 is resolution that the replat transmitted herewith entitled Boyd's Edition Replat 4 is hereby approved. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval.
Public hearing on agenda items 6 through 8 are today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Public hearing is closed. Second, no further lights. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
6 through 8 are passed, 7-0. 9 and 10 are one case. 9 is ordinance to rezone property located southeast of 63rd and Center Streets from General Industrial District to Community Commercial District. 10 is ordinance to amend the boundaries of the Major Commercial Corridor Overlay District to incorporate in that district these properties. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval.
Public hearing on agenda item numbers 9 and 10 are today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Mr. Jerem.
Yes, this is the, this would be the old Ray Martin facility there on the south side of Center. I think Buc-ee's proposes a new, moving their from 60th and Center over to 63rd and Center. And I would just say that if Buc-ee's is listening or planning, please have Buc-ee's reach out to, attend, and inform the neighborhood association as to what's going on there, as well as to continue to talk with the Future Trust and the property owner to the east, and that I expect to know if there's an Administrative Board of Appeals waiver request for the curb cut along Center, as there's some concerns in the neighborhood about that, and there doesn't seem to be the level of communication I think that all the stakeholders would expect. But having said that, at this stage, I think it can advance here.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
That's the motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls? Yes. Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
9 and 10 are passed 7-0. Item number 11 is ordinance to amend the boundaries of the major commercial corridor overlay district to incorporate in that district the property located at 5414 North 90th Street. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval.
Public hearing on agenda item 11 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
11 is passed 7-0. Item number 12, resolution of the preliminary plat entitled Lakeview Point, located northwest of 168th and 4th Street, with request for a waiver of lot depth along with attached conditions is hereby accepted, and the preparation of final plat is hereby authorized. A, Planning Board and Planning Department recommend approval.
Public hearing on agenda item number 12 is today. Proponents, please.
I might need a little help turning this guy on.
They'll turn it on for you.
Okay.
Name and address
Alrighty.
for the record, please.
And so, good afternoon, honorable members of the council. My name is Jaime Suarez. My home address is 4234 South 174th Avenue. We were excited to present our new development, northwest corner of 168th and Fort. Currently, the parcel is farm grounded. It's located adjacent to the new dam site 15A, and the parcel is roughly 40 acres. The Lakeview Point, our goal at Lakeview Point is to create a true mixed-use community center in northwest Omaha. Parts of our project have taken on successful parts of mixed-use developments in Omaha, such as Dundee, Bucksarvin, Midtown, and downtown Omaha. The project has evolved much since its inception due to the close collaboration with the Papio NRD, Omaha Parks and Rec, the Greater Omaha YMCA, and we've been able to work together to offer something very unique to Omaha. We have also worked very closely with the Planning Department, Public Works, and various other offices and individuals, making this development the best that it can be and to offer its Omaha and its community. Okay. So the project is adjacent to dam site 15A. Dam site 15A is a 220-acre lake in the northwest corner of Omaha. The development will share access with the lake along HWS Cleveland Boulevard. And the truly unique aspect of this development is the proposed pier that we are wanting to build. The unique experience will offer handicap accessibility, the potential to offer different events such as farmers markets, tasting cook-offs, and to just host various community events. The pier is the final part of what we call the Main Street USA, which starts with this mixed-use building here and takes the corridor all the way down to the lake. The view that it will offer will be amazing because it will take the view all the way down the entire length of the lake. So now we have one of the mixed-use parts is we have this mixed-use building. We have a proposed site for the Northwest YMCA, and then there'll be the mixed-use buildings down along the corridor. Now, we would like to thank all of the collaboration that we've had from the Planning Department, Papio NRD, Public Works, Parks and Recreation, and as we keep on moving, we do plan to maintain the same level of communication and cooperation that we've had this entire project. I would like to thank all the members of the council for your time and attention. We'd be glad to answer any questions if there's any.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. I did ask for yes. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. There are no further lights for item number 12 to be approved. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
12 is adopted.
Good luck.
7-0.
Thank you, John.
Pursuant to City Council Rule 70, agenda items number 13 through 14 shall be laid over 2 weeks for publication and public hearing. Pursuant to City Council Rule 70, agenda items number 15 through 19 shall be laid over for 2 weeks. Pursuant to City Council Rule 70, agenda item number 20 shall be laid over 2 weeks for publication and public hearing. Liquor, item number 21, Via Farina, 1108 South 10th Street, Class C liquor license, new application, new location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 21 is today. Proponents, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Paul Kulik. I am representing Via Farina today, a restaurant with focus on wood-fired pizza and fresh pasta. The Class C liquor license just permits us to offer a full range of beverage options for our guests in a restaurant setting.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Mr. Jerem.
Yeah, it's a wonderful addition to the corridor there, and your neighbors, hopefully, you know, the Dahlman and Old Market South neighborhoods meet regularly, and you may want to think about bringing some of your pizza once you get your operation going so that you can...
Delivery will be part of the program, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but to introduce your neighbors to your restaurant, and great food I'm sure you'll have. But is there anything else you want to say to plug your place?
Just to look forward to Via Farina. I think we'll be open in the next few months, we hope, and we want to offer just a really kind of a fresh, traditional kind of pizza pasta alternative.
Now, with a name like Via Farina in Little Italy, will you be delivering with Fiat 500s, or were you going to...
Vespas, actually, yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Motion to approve.
Been moved and seconded. No further lights. To approve number 21, roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem?
Yes.
Milton?
Yes.
Mr. President?
Yes.
21 is adopted 7-0. Item number 22, Mai Tai 2, 2279 South 67th Street, Class I liquor license, new application, O location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 22 is today. Proponents, please.
Mr. President, council members, my name is Cynthia Epstein and my address is 11516 Nicholas Street, and I am here today representing the White Elephant LLC, which is the owner of the Mai Tai 2 in Exarban Village, and they are applying for a liquor license today. I have the manager with me if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Moved and seconded. No further lights to approve. Number 22, roll call.
Pauls? Yes. Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
22 is adopted 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 23, Aldi's, number 46, at 17240 Evans Street, package liquor license, new application, new location.
Public hearing on agenda item number 23 is today. Proponents, please.
Yes. My name is Kim Johnson, representing Aldi Food. We have about 1,400 stores in the U.S., and we're looking to open our 8th store in Nebraska.
Thank you. Are there any other proponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, are there any opponents who wish to be heard? Seeing none, public hearing is closed.
Motion approved.
Second. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
23 is adopted 7-0. Consent agenda. Any member of the City Council may cause an item placed on the consent agenda to be removed. Items removed consent agenda shall be taken up by City Council immediately following the consent agenda in the order in which they were removed unless otherwise provided by the City Council Rules of Order.
Public hearing on agenda items numbers 24 and 25 were held on March 1st, 2016.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Motion, no further lights. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
24 and 25 are passed 7-0.
Thank you. The public hearing on agenda items numbers 26 through 42 are today. If you wish to address the City Council regarding these items, please come to the microphone, indicate the agenda item number you wish to address, identify yourself by your name, address, who you represent, and if you are a proponent or an opponent. Seeing none, the public hearing is closed. Mr. Festerson.
Thanks, Mr. President. I just wanted to say a brief word about number 27 for my Florence constituents, if they're watching. This is the design contract that will begin the second phase of the Florence Business District renovation project that will be completed in 2010 and 11, consistent with the master plan we did and working with the neighborhood earlier this year. After approval of this today, we'll move to final design and then construction bids for this summer. And if you haven't been to Florence recently, I encourage anyone to check it out. These would be improvements from Willett Street to State to Moorman. So right in the heart of the business district there, and it's doing great. It's got several new restaurants that are open, no more empty pots is expanding there. So we're very, very proud with of the progress there, and this will continue that effort. Thanks.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Motion approved.
Moved and seconded. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls?
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett?
Yes.
Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
26 through 42 are adopted 7-0. Ordinance on final reading, item 43, special ordinance allowing a special tax for removal of litter, group number 2016-04. You have an amendment.
Move the amendment.
Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Mr. President?
Yes. Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
43 is passed as amended. 44, special ordinance levying a special tax for weeds, group number 2016-05. We have an amendment.
Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes. Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
44 is passed as amended, 7-0. Item 45, special ordinance levying a special tax for the removal of trees, and we have an amendment.
Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem? Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
45 is passed as amended, 7-0. Pursuant to City Council Rule 7D, the public hearing on agenda items number 46 through 49 shall be held on the third reading. Ordinance on second reading. Item 50, ordinance to amend Section 23-177 concerning class specifications by changing the title of cashier to cashier collection clerk.
Public hearing on agenda item number 50 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Next item.
51, ordinance to authorize the acceptance of bid from Jones Automotive to provide police cruiser video and digital camera system services.
Public hearing on agenda item number 51 is today. Proponents, please. Seeing none, are there any opponents? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Next item.
Pursuant to City Council Rule 7D, the public hearing agenda items 52 through 62 shall be held on the third reading. Pursuant to City Council Rule 7C, the public hearing agenda items 63 through 65 shall be held on the second reading. Chairman of the Board of Equalization. Chairman of the Board of Equalization's reports approval of the plans and assessments and adjustments made at their regular meeting held March 1st. We need a motion to approve.
The motion. Second. Moved and seconded. No further lights. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Roll call.
Pauls? Thompson? Festerson?
Yes.
Gurnett? Jerem?
Yes.
Milton? Mr. President?
Yes.
We stand adjourned at 2:20 p.m.
come my flowers die?
Take one.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining